And we're live in this bitch. Let's test them levels. Let's test those levels, bitch. Yeah, I ain't been live in a while. You know who encouraged me to go live? My bae. Yeah, you can thank my bae for that. Now I'ma keep this shit short and sweet tonight. I'ma keep it as short and sweet as I can Turn my shit up, man. Hold up. Yeah. Tonight is gonna be a listening session. I'm not cooking up. But I will be cooking up. But it ain't gonna be tonight. And the caption says I don't want to be here because I didn't want to go live on Facebook. I'm done with you niggers. I'm not done with you niggas, but I'm prioritizing my traffic to my Instagram. So on this live, you're gonna see a link. The link is posted at the bottom of the motherfucking live, bro. Sis. Now I need you motherfuckers to follow directions. I know y'all went to school for majority of your young life. Yeah, they trained you to follow directions. So when I tell you to do something, you fucking do it, bitch. And I don't want no motherfucking kickback. I don't want no goddamn kickback from you motherfuckers. Now when I tell you to do something, you go and damn do it. You niggas go to work every day and your boss tell you to do shit, and guess what? You motherfucking do it. Yeah, it ain't no kickback. So when I tell you to do it, you do it. And I don't want to hear no questions, no comments, and no concerns. Now, just because I ain't been showing up, that don't mean I ain't been active. I've been building my music co-op this entire year. I've been building my co-op from November 2024 to right now. It's November 2025. We're a year into this shit. I've been building the Yave Music Co-op for an entire year. First year I was charging. The second year I'm not charging anybody anything. Songwriters will be able to sign up for free. We have 15 free slots every month. And I'm primarily on Instagram. I'm not really managing things primarily through Facebook anymore. Instagram is really built for video content, collaborative content. It's really fun once you learn how to use it. So all you old motherfuckers on Facebook that don't want to leave Facebook, get your motherfucking ass on Instagram, bitch. Yeah. Cause I would like y'all support over there. I know y'all be waiting on me to post on Facebook, but goddamn, nigga, I can't be on Facebook all day, every day. It's other apps, bitch. And a lot of y'all got Instagram, you just don't use it. So just come over there, follow the Yave Music Co-op, cause I was gonna go live on the co-op page, but I can't go live until I get 1,000 followers on Instagram. So if you watch this live, during the live or after the live, just click the link. It's on the live. Go to the Instagram, follow the Yave Music Co-op on Instagram, and once I get over 1,000 followers over there, I will be able to go live, and then I really won't be going live here anymore. Sorry, not sorry. Huh. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, we're just going to play the subs. There's 5 subs that were made in Cc11. We're in the 11th collab cycle. And I'm going to let these shits play. Oh, excuse me. Let's make sure the levels is right. Hold up. Play the goddamn video. Okay, yeah. This is Sydney Banks, composed by Big Rod. Just shout out to the Mario sample. From the home of the 3-wheel motion. Yeah. Putting all y'all niggas on notice. Whoever wants smoke better know the shit. Before you place
to see how it's going. Cause I throw it, shaving all these points off the scoreboard. I fall back, make you feeling like a shortboard. And fuck the win, but I easily go for it. But I ain't pressed. Check my code at the door like a guest. And I ain't playing checkers, nigga, this is chess. And ain't no stress, cause I'm truly blessed. That's what I work for. New J's and cologne by time for it. If it ain't money, then I ain't got no time for it. They say I'm a bad guy, say hi to a bad guy. King Cooper, cause I got all the dope, all the hoes, all the dope, I suppose.
You can call me King Cooper.
They say I'm a bad guy, say hi to a bad guy. King Cooper, cause I got all the dope, all the hoes, all the dope, I suppose. You can call me King Cooper. They say I'm a bad guy, say hi to a bad guy. King Cooper, cause I got all the dope, all the hoes, all the dope, I suppose. You can call me King Cooper. They say I'm a bad guy, say hi to a bad guy. King Cooper, cause I got all the dope, all the hoes, all the dope, I suppose. You can call me King Cooper. What? Pulling up in big black trucks. Bitches like, damn, what the fuck? These niggas like, damn, what the fuck? So, you know I gotta keep the thing tough.
Yeah.
Just in case a nigga get bucked.
Get bucked.
Speaking of, nigga get bucks.
Bucks.
You don't go spinning, add it up.
Yeah.
Resources plus time equal hella grind. Yeah, nigga might drop. Stay consistent cause you might pop.
Yeah.
Put this whole thing in a headlock.
Headlock.
Lock this whole thing down Fort Knox.
Fort Knox.
Ain't nobody trying to step to my box. Ain't nobody trying to come from my spot. I'm putting in work whether on the other clock. Bitch, I'm staying on the clock. They say I'm a bad guy. Say hi to a bad guy. King Cooper, cause I got all the dope, all the hoes, all the dope, I suppose. You can call me King Cooper. They say I'm a bad guy. Say hi to a bad guy. King Cooper, cause I got all the dope, all the hoes, all the dope, I suppose. You can call me King Cooper. They say I'm a bad guy. Say hi to a bad guy. King Cooper, cause I got all the dope, all the hoes, all the dope, I suppose. You can call me King Cooper. They say I'm a bad guy. Say hi to a bad guy. King Cooper, cause I got all the dope, all the hoes, all the dope, I suppose. You can call me King Cooper.
Hey, let it ride. That was Sydney Banks, composed by Big Rod. He was the first to drop his sub in Cc11. Shout out to Sydney Banks. He has been one of the most consistent artists in the Yabe Music Co-op. He's been here since the conception of the idea. He was also a part of my first songwriting competition, The Standard. So Sydney came in with the attitude of just supporting me. He knew what this platform was going to do before I even started doing anything. So in year number 2, we're going to see a lot more growth because it's going to be a free community now. Anybody can join and participate. So I'm excited to see the growth in year number 2. That was Sydney Banks. That song was called The Bad Guy, King Cooper. Instrumental is composed by Big Rod. It's a sample from Super Mario when you would go into the castle when you're about to fight Bowser. And yeah, very nostalgic, popular sample. A lot of people like that instrumental. So shout out to Big Rod. And I think Sydney did a great job of just having fun with the instrumental. He rode the beat. He never has a problem riding the beat. So it's always fun listening to Sydney. Very just effortless rapper. Effortlessly good at rapping. You know, he's just fucking good at what he does. And I like motherfuckers that's good at what they do. You niggas be wanting to do shit, but you don't be good at it. Bitch, you need to do something else. You need to do something else, bitch. Because what the fuck is wrong with you? Huh? Huh? I'm talking to you, bitch. Why you want to keep doing some shit you're not good at? Now, let me not say that. Let me not say that, because it's a lot of people that do music that you might not make the greatest music in the world, but you just do it because you love it, and everybody has to have an outlet to express themselves. So no, I take that back. I'm just being funny. I'm talking my shit. But I don't want nobody joining the co-op thinking that I have that energy where I'm just going to tell you, you need to quit rap or you need to quit making music because you trash and nigga, you suck. And you ain't never going to be fucking great. I used to talk to people like that. I used to give people that type of advice. Like, you know what? You're never going to reach anything higher than where you're at. Now, this is, okay. The only reason I talk to certain artists that way is because there are some artists out here that have a very arrogant posture when it comes to who they think they are. You niggas think you got the greatest music in the world and people need to stop everything they doing to support your fucking dirty ass mixtape, bitch. No, we don't want to listen to you. Nigga, you're not as good as you think you are. I don't know what the fuck y'all be listening. Do you really listen to yourself? Cause if you did, you could be honest with yourself and be like, yeah, I'm really not that good at this, but I like doing it. Now, if you like doing it, I'm never gonna tell somebody to stop doing something that they like. But then y'all be having these expectations of blowing up in the industry and making a bunch of money off music and, oh, I'm just gonna be the biggest. No, you're not. It's okay to not be the biggest. Do you know how many slots that is to be the biggest? There's only one can be the biggest. And who defines who the biggest is? All this shit be dumb. Y'all just be chasing and grabbing for just validation. And no, the co-op is not about none of that. We just here for the art. We're here to listen to people. We're here to give advice when we can. Those of us that have a knowledge of music, maybe you give somebody tips on what they could do better vocally. If you are knowledgeable in mixing and mastering, maybe you give somebody tips on how to engineer better. Maybe you step in and actually help somebody mix their submission if you have those skills. We have people that do that. So the YMC is a resource for artists to be able to connect with other creatives, be heard, and to test your skills. If you really are that nigga or that bitch, the way y'all be talking, like, oh, the world sleep on me. Maybe you ain't nothing to get up for. Maybe niggas need to stay asleep when you come around, bitch, cause you ain't on nothing. Nigga, why I wanna wake up out my sleep, nigga? I'm sleeping good. You want me to break my sleep to listen to your weird ass mixtape? Ain't no motherfucking bangers on there, bitch. You can't even rap good. You can't even sing that goddamn good. Y'all need to understand this shit is a circus. I was just in here talking to my lady about, hey, all motherfuckers really want y'all to do is sing and dance. And if you ain't singing and dancing the way they like, they don't want to fucking hear and see that shit. They want you to show up and do that thing that I like. So if you not doing nothing that they like, nigga, they not about to, what? We don't want you to do shit. We don't want you showing up singing, dancing, nigga. We don't like how you sing and dance. It's a better singer and a better dancer out here. It's a better rapper out here. It's a better beat maker out here. You just ain't doing it for us. That's the real reality of how this shit goes for a majority of the artists in the world. So I have a place where we can realistically do something together. We can realistically build. We're always in control of that. If we all bring our energy together, stop being selfish, stop acting like your shit don't stink and you the one and you gotta do this and put all the money behind your own shit and be in competition with other artists and only time you can collaborate is if y'all have split sheets and y'all want to motherfucking make money together and put y'all shit. Y'all really don't even be making money off your music like that. Let's just be real. Come on, man. Y'all niggas be money. The most money hungry people don't never got no fucking money. You niggas be money hungry broke niggas, man. Stop. On to the next submission. The next three submissions are first time artists. These are people that were never active in the YMC. They joined Cc11. This is their first time submitting. And these songs aren't as long as the first one. Hold up, let's see, what's the next one? This one is by The Chosen Son, not The Chosen Son. The Chosen Son, all one word. Chosen is spelled with a Z. So if y'all want to search them.
The Chosen Son. Yeah.
Okay, now this song is called Speak to the People. Speak to the number 2, the people, by The Chosen Son. Composed by Mr. Don't Die Broke. Yo, that name is funny as shit. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Y'all names, yo. Yo, I was talking to my lady about that. How we gonna have to do some lives and let you motherfuckers get on these cameras and let us know where these names came from. Cause what the fuck? I want to know the conversation that was going on when a nigga said, I'm going to call myself Mr. Don't Die Broke. I need to know the inspiration. I need to know the damn inspiration behind some shit like that, bro. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you, bro. One thing I'm not gonna do is what? One thing I'm not gonna do is fucking lie. I'm gonna do a lot of shit, but that's one of them things I'm not gonna do. Alright, let's let this play.
Chosen souls. Let me try this out right quick. Trying this out, man. I don't even know how this gonna sound, but shout out to y'all, baby. Do quick freestyle, right? Yeah. I know it's hard just to keep it real. Okay. Nowadays, niggas hungry for a fucking meal. Trying to chill, trying to build, and God reveal facts. The plan in the future, but still I'm saying, still I'm riding, nigga. Third eye, Gemini from the shot. I be damn if you look me in my eyes. My soul died, soul cry. Yeah, I've been through pain. But all of that shit I've been through, I ain't changed. And if I do it for the most high, don't forget the chosen soul. Third eye Gemini. Every day I speak on tracks, I be killing that. And had the people like they feeling that. I guess I'm killing that, trying to beat the realest bad. Think about your life, for real. Think about your life, you gotta change that. All I do is speak to the people, spread love and facts. Yeah, all I do is spread love to the people, spit the facts. All I do is spread love to the people, spit the facts. All I do is spread love to the people, spread the facts. Yeah. All I do is spread love to the people, spit the facts. All I do is spread love to the people, spit the facts. All I do is spread love to the people, spit the facts. Chosen son, chosen soul. Real quick sample. Excuse quality. No bother.
Okay, that was The Chosen Son, Speak to the People, composed by Mr. Don't Die Broke. Now, the thing I want to say about this hold up. I think this chord is. What the fuck is going on with this goddamn chord? Yo, what the? Hold up, y'all. This shit is like snagged on my goddamn chair. What the fuck is going on here, yo? Yeah. Oh my god. How in the fuck did this shit happen? This shit is extra twisted. Like, what the fuck? I'll be back in a minute, y'all. I'm trying to damn undo this shit. Maybe it's like. Okay, there we go. Shit. I don't know what the hell that was. Like how? Like how? I don't understand how that happens. Alright, so excuse me. The thing about this sub, the mix isn't great. The overall sound is not great, and he knows it because we gave him this critique on Instagram. But the thing I love about these communities that I built, these songwriting platforms, these communities, I call this a songwriting laboratory. And this is a prime example of why this is a laboratory. Things that happen in the laboratory are not always like ready to go out. Like they're not perfect mixtures of things. It's just you're experimenting. You have to experiment. You got to fuck up. You got to mix things that don't really go together. You have to test things out. That's how you come up with close to perfect formulas that you can use for whatever. So this is a music version of a laboratory where you're going to have all type of skill levels. You're going to have people that have been doing this for years and they have a great studio, great sound. You're going to have people that maybe don't record all the time. Maybe this is their first time putting out a song. Maybe this co-op is inspiring them to record, and now they have to find a tool. Like, he used BandLab. BandLab is something you can download on your phone. You could record a song on your phone. So I'm thinking that's how he recorded this. So it ain't the best sound quality, but when these type of submissions come in, I like to listen to what's being said. I like to hear if you're riding the beat, because I can still hear your musicality, regardless of if your mix is trash or if it's great. I can hear the core talent level, the skill level behind what you're doing. So if you sound like you can ride a beat, if I can hear that you're saying some good things, then I like to highlight that. This particular sub, it wasn't super great as far as his flow patterns and what he was saying. It was really freestyle. It wasn't the concept of what he was trying to say wasn't really coming together super great. I've heard worse, but you know, it just wasn't great. It was all right. I usually am not too much of a fan of the freestyle stuff. You know, freestyling ain't for everybody. Coming off the top of the head, it's hard to do that. And in the songwriting world, you can take time and put that pen to the paper, or, you know, I write on my phone. However you write, you could take time to think about what you want to say. That's an important part of structuring something and making sure it's creatively effective, and making sure you are writing cadences in a way that you can, like, deliver it in a crisp, precise kind of way. You don't have to rush. You don't have to just get in front of the mic and wing it. But, you know, sometimes people join the co-op and they just want to get their creative juices flowing. They want to get their feet wet. And I think that's what this represents. It's just somebody wanted to support what I'm doing, which I appreciate him. Shout out to the Chosen Son. He's been following me on Facebook for a while, so I'm glad he got active. That's ultimately the thing that I appreciate the most, even if your music is not great. The fact that you took any time out of your life to create something and drop it for something that I'm trying to build, I'm forever grateful for that. So I'm always going to show y'all respect, no matter what you sound like. So I always just hope that the artists that involve themselves in the co-op can handle my honest critiques and not be too sensitive about it, because I understand art, it's a sensitive thing when you take time to create something that somebody's telling you their opinion and they don't have good things to say. That's always going to hurt. I don't give a damn how long you've been doing it. I don't care how tough your skin is. Nobody wants to hear somebody say something negative about something that you spent time creating, especially if you was proud to release it, or you saying some things on there that mean something to you, whatever it is. So, I want to make that clear. So I'm trying to really not be careful with my words, but I just want to always bring it back to the encouragement part. This ain't about knocking people down for not being great or feeling like your shit is trash or your shit is ass. This ain't Showtime at the Apollo where we sweeping niggas off the stage because you on stage looking like a fucking idiot. No, we not doing that. Yeah, we not bringing the broomstick out and telling you to motherfucking go kick rocks, nigga. No. Nah. Because some of the greatest damn performers and artists in the world was swept off that Apollo stage. Because maybe that just wasn't their night. Maybe that time in their life they just wasn't at that level yet. I don't want to discourage somebody from continuing to practice and do something they love. You never know where somebody gonna end up. And it don't matter where they end up. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck if you make it or not. Make it. Whatever the fuck that mean. All we doing is making music, making art. Whether it's big or not, who cares? You're gonna die too, you famous bitch. You famous motherfucker. Yo, y'all be chasing all these damn views and shit. You're gonna die just like somebody that nobody knows. Who cares? You niggas be talking about, I wanna be remembered. I wanna leave a legacy behind. Nigga, you're gonna be dead. You don't even know what your legacy is. You're not gonna know. that legacy ain't even for you. It's just for the motherfuckers that live beyond your years. Then they can just talk up what you want, you that full of yourself. Shout out to Mike Tyson. He was talking about this shit, how people be so big on their legacy. Mike Tyson understand how this shit work. He don't give a fuck about no legacy. Because he understands everybody's going to die. And life is gonna go on. Who cares if motherfuckers say your name after you dead? You're dead. You're dead. So, please don't put too much emotions. Don't put too much of your emotional energy and care into what other people think about you. Not even me. Not even me. I've been doing music since I was 6 years old, so I do have some valuable things to share with artists, but do not take anything I say that much to heart. Keep doing you. 'Cause who the fuck am I? I'm just a dude on the planet doing what I like to do, doing what I know I'm good at. I'm good at music, but I'm also good at community. I'm good at talking to people and inspiring people, motivating people. I'm good at building organized communities where we can all come together and do something. I don't care what my community has ever been about. It's always been about bringing people together and keeping us together so that we can represent something positive and we can build together. That's all I'm here to do. Because to me, that's the ultimate purpose in life, is for us to build community. Without community, we're a bunch of idiots walking around by ourselves trying to figure this shit out. Life is very hard when you ain't got other humans around to help you out, other humans that you can learn from and do things with. So we all are a music community, right? But what I notice in the music community, everybody want to do the same shit. Everybody want to shoot for the stars. Everybody want to be on the fucking stage. Everybody want to be in the industry. Everybody want to fucking do this and that. You got these big dreams and This shit tired, bro. This shit tired. I'm here to do something different. The co-op is not about that. Nah, I ain't knocking nobody for having your dream. Do what you do. Everybody's here to do whatever the fuck they feel moved to do. There's just some different shit going on over here. This ain't about one person. It's about a collective of people moving together. Get your ego out of it. Get all that personal shit out of it, man. Like, okay, you think you the hottest. All right, well, we'll come over here and drop some songs in the co-op because it is a competition as well. We gonna see if you good at. We gonna see if you good at what the fuck you do. If you that type of person. Hey, who is this in the comments? I'm trying to hold up. Shout out to it's just Jonte. Shout out to Jonte. Hey man, do you do music? Follow me on Instagram, bro. I think you might do music. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're into music, though, you need to be... Come on over to the Instagram. Because I ain't going to be going live over here on Facebook. Once I get over 1,000 followers on Instagram, then I can go live, and I'm going to be over there. I'm going to be over there. I ain't going to lie to you. And I'm looking for songwriters. It's free. It's free. I'm not charging no more. I know as soon as y'all hear, yo, I gotta pay $10 a month. Oh. The money be getting in the way. I don't really be giving a fuck about money, honestly. I would do everything for free. If it wasn't no damn money system where you had to pay for shit, I don't give a fuck about this. The real currency is the connection, the human connection, the fact we can learn from each other, we can fucking share things, we can have our existence be seen and experienced, and we can share that experience. That's all this shit is about. That's it. Most people's depression comes from being in a fucking bubble and they not getting outside of themselves. They have a lack of community, a lack of experience, a lack of being around lively environments. That's the shit that creates depression when you are dark. It's a dark place to be depressed. You're alone. People don't like to feel alone. We're not built like that. Humans are not supposed to be alone. It's me, Johnny F. Hey, shout out to Johnny F. Roscoe in this bitch. Cook crew. Hey, I'm gonna start my cook-ups again too. I'm gonna be doing those on Instagram. That's why I need. Are you on Instagram, bro? Please follow the co-op page. I need all my people to go over there. I need all my people to lock in with me on Instagram. I'm posting a lot on Instagram. Hey man, we gonna go to the next motherfucking sub. The next sub is by the Illustrator. His name is the Illustrator. He's also a guy that's been following me a long time on the internet. He's on my Facebook. I forget his name, but the artist name is the Illustrator. Let's let this one run.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's called Shoot the Fade, produced by NTM Models. Shout out to the Yahweh Music Co-op.
I like how they be shot. Y'all heard him shout out. He said shout out to Yahweh Music Co-op. Yo, they be giving me shout outs on these songs. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for the shout outs. Thank you for showing respect. Because I spend a lot of time and energy building these platforms, and I'm not doing it for no money. I don't care about money, man. I really just want people to create. I love the feeling I get, the fulfillment from seeing people come together and do something productive, and people are getting something from it. If I can just spend my time listening to something you created and giving it a real listen, real feedback, because I know how that feels for me. I'm doing the selfless thing. I could have lived a very selfish life because I make some dope ass music. You think if I would just spend all my time making my own music, I would get a long way personally. But I don't care about that. I don't care about just feeding the people my music and listen to my shit. Listen to my shit. Hey y'all, I'm about to drop a song. I'm about to drop an album. I'm about to go fucking stand on a stage with a microphone and rap in it for 2 hours, and I want you to sing the words. Nigga, fuck that shit. I'm tired of this shit. Everybody want to do the same goddamn thing, man. Fuck y'all. It's a big ass circus, and I don't want to participate in that bullshit. I want to do something different, so I'm doing something different. And that's the shit a lot of people don't be understanding. They be looking at me like I'm crazy. Man, why you ain't doing, man? You supposed to be famous. Why you ain't famous? Nigga, fuck the fame. Alright, back to the sub. Oh, the song is called Never Made It. It's composed by a guy named NTM Models. Well, his name is Daniel, but NTM Models, I believe, is more of like a collective, like a brand. So, yeah, NTM Models is the composer.
Songwriter's experience.
Y'all gotta listen to this one. Really listen to what he's saying on here. This is actually one of my favorites.
Can't relate. Make room for the ones who can.
Work hard now when you won't have to later is what they say. But later ain't guaranteed, those type of games suck to play. Backwards flow, stiff as a feather, light as a board. I go to work and be a dad and barely got time to record. Shout out to all my exes cause y'all taught me a lesson. Can love and peace coexist is the obvious question. But which one of my coworkers wasn't so damn annoying? Wish I could buy my kids what they want, but I can't afford it. Coming to terms with the fact I may never be rich. I'm proof that you could work hard and still have to settle for shit. If I had $1 million, all of my problems would vanish. And if I didn't suck in relationships, I'd probably be married. Struggling check to check of how you feeling violated. And nobody cares if I'm happy. Word to Ryan Davis. Peaceful unhappiness is what I've been celebrating. You rather said I'm the pissed off rapper who never made it.
Hey man, I fuck with that sub. I'm gonna tell you why I fuck with that sub, because it's very, very honest. It's very vulnerable. He's not painting himself out to be some amazing man. A lot of rappers do that. A lot of rappers, and I do that too. I like that braggadocious rap. Rap can be very arrogant. It's very self-centered and very like I'm the shit, which is great. You know, everybody should have high self-esteem. I don't want nobody talking down on themselves, but if that's really where you at with it, you know, don't be acting like you confident when you're not. That's what I respect about this shit. Like, he had a lot of relatable bars. Now on Instagram, I did and shout out to Johnny F. Roscoe. Thank you for following my page. I'm gonna follow you back when I get off live. I'm gonna follow you back. So on Instagram, I pointed out a few bars that were memorable. The one about, you know, he wish he could buy his kids the things that they want, but he can't. Now, and I also pointed out the thing he said about if he didn't suck at relationships, he'd probably already be married. Majority of this sub, though, this is what I want to point out right now that I didn't point out on Instagram already. He talked a lot about money, and a lot of his insecurity is rooted in his lack of money. And this is the shit I want to talk about, because a lot of men struggle with this shit, especially women struggle with it too. But when it comes to living life, men feel like our entire existence and our identity and our value as men is completely defined by the number that we can generate and put into a fucking bank account. However much cash and money that we can generate, that okay, that equates to being a great dad and a great provider and a great husband to a wife. Because, oh, how you gonna protect a woman if you can't pay all her bills? Everything about manhood in this society gets reduced to money. And I don't like that shit. That shit is fucked up. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. It's fucked up. It's not true. And you could be a rich idiot. You could be a rich prick. You could be a rich asshole and not know how to treat a woman. You could be a horrible father and be rich. You could provide your kids with a whole bunch of material shit, but you might not have no real connection with your kids. So what was the money for? He said a bar in there where he said, if he had $1 million, then all of his problems would stop. No, they wouldn't. They would get rid of the money issues, but you still got to fix yourself spiritually. It's plenty of people achieve all their monetary goals in life. We done seen the stories over and over about rich people. They become rich, and what's the story we hear? Damn, man, this fame shit ain't all what it's cracked up to be. Them niggas go crazier than they was going when they was broke. Niggas be depressed as fuck. Niggas be trying to kill theyself and got all the money in the world. Justin Bieber. Listen to Justin Bieber. Another prime example. Michael Jackson. Another prime example. All the biggest stars in the world say the same shit. Andre 3000 definitely don't want to be dealing with none of you niggas. Andre got it figured out. He ain't never really gave a fuck about this fame shit. But man, y'all gotta stop. That's another reason why I love this submission, because it's so vulnerable. It make me want to talk to him and uplift him. I want to uplift my bro. Like, bro, it's cool if you ain't rich, if you can't buy your kids everything that they want. If you can't buy your kids everything they want, don't let that shit make you feel depressed. Money is money. Do the best you can do. And as a man, okay, if you're making a certain amount of money right now and you want to make more money, then that could be changed. That could be worked on. You can make decisions to generate more money. Just don't get stuck too much in one flow. When you start feeling down on yourself, that's just a signal that you need to be trying new things. That's all it is. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't ever feel like you're stuck doing this thing. And now I just have to do this, and whatever I can get from this, that's all I'm worth. No, man, like, keep being creative. Use your creative mind. There's plenty of ways that you can get to some money. But again, getting to the money is just one part of this life. And the shit don't really mean nothing when it comes to the way you connect with people, the value that you can add to communities and places. All the real currency is in value exchange. There's no real value in the money. It only has money because we accept that this piece of paper is worth this much. And I can trade this number to get this. But the actual money don't have no value. It's worthless. The things that we do to get the money is where the value is. So if you go around, if you're a chef and you cook meals for money, does your meal not have value if you give it away for free? It's the same meal. You're feeding somebody. You took the time to cook a meal and you're feeding somebody. That's the value, not the money, not what you charge for it. It's about how many people you're able to pour into and help. So, yeah, man, I really want to talk to the illustrator and let him know, man, I felt those bars. I know what it's like to be a dad and feel like you need to be doing more and you feeling worthless. You feeling like, damn, I'm doing good, but I could be doing better. It's always more that you could be doing, but you're only one man. You're only one person. This is the importance of having community. We get told because we men, we supposed to all be able to carry the weight of everything just by ourselves. One man. And if a man ain't carrying everything on his back the way he need to be carrying it, then he's just an ain't shit man. Come on, bro. We got to stop beating up our men like that. It's sad to hear. The sub is actually sad. When you listen to the lyrics, as honest as it is and as much as I enjoyed it, it's very revealing of, you know, how he's thinking as a man, and he's not alone in those thoughts. It's a lot of men that have those thoughts. He closed the sub saying something about B Rabbit. That's what Eminem was calling himself in 8 Mile. I don't remember that being said in the movie about the pissed off rapper that never made it, but that was the whole concept of this submission. Cause he's expressing a lot of things that he's pissed off about. Like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that. And I wish this music or something would pop so I could have money so that I could do these things. So then that creates a pissed off artist, because then you get later in your life and you feel like your creativity or your talent should have taken you further in life, and because it didn't, now you pissed off. It's like, nah, man. And I think he had a bar where he said he's come to the point in his life where he's accepted that he's never going to be rich. Yeah, please. I think more of y'all need to come to that realization. And being financially rich, like I said, don't mean nothing. You can be spiritually rich. You could be mentally rich. You could just be at peace with life, no matter how much money you're making. When you get to that point, it's a different type. It's a different type of rich. And then you can start attracting that money because of your energy and how you deal with people, how you present yourself. You know, you can attract better people that you could build relationships with. That's value. That ain't money. You know, you can attract a partner, a quality partner that can walk with you through life. That ain't gonna beat you up if you ain't got a certain amount of money. You ain't shit bitches. You weird ass bitches don't make me snap on you fucking whores. Don't make me snap on you fucking whores. Get off my bros, man. Get off my bros, cause they ain't got enough money for you hoes. I'm getting tired of this money shit. Yeah, I'm getting tired of it. Shout out to Philip Applewhite. What's up, bro? Hey, man. I'm only on Facebook because I couldn't go live on Instagram. I'm going to be straight up honest with you, bro. And I know you've been following me. I know you fuck with me. I need you to follow my the Yave Music Co-op on Instagram. It's going to be a very entertaining place for you to be, I promise. I know you've been tuned in. You know I've delivered some very good content, and I'm getting active on Instagram. It's a lot of video content. It's a lot of me talking music. It's very interactive. But I can't go live on my Instagram over there until I get 1,000 followers. I have to be over 1,000 followers. I have that on my personal page on Instagram, but on the co-op page, I'm almost at 400. So I'm going to be on Facebook directing people to go to my Instagram. The link is right here on my live. So yeah, it's yave.music.coop. That's the Instagram username. Make sure y'all follow me over there, because I'm getting active. And the co-op is free, bitch. I ain't charging you niggas no more $10 a month. That shit is wild. I definitely learned in this first year that people don't see the value. Artists do not generally see the value in investing in a community. Most people, and it ain't even a music thing. People don't really understand the value of community. And it makes sense, because this is a capitalist world. This shit ain't, capitalism is not built on community. It's built more on individual success. So that's why this shit has always been difficult for me to monetize something that people don't see the value in, because we're not living a community life. We're living a secluded life. We all in our own fucking box, in our own lane. We don't want people coming too much in our shit. So it's hard to come over here as the community, be like, hey, everybody, let's come together. They're like, nigga, I got my own shit to do. Fuck you mean come together? And then you want me to pay to come together? Then that's when they really be like, nah, So with the community builders, it's like every great humanitarian usually dies broke or close to broke because they spent their life doing good things for people. And you can't really do good things for people if you put a dollar amount on everything. That takes the humanity out of it. We in a war against money. It just is what it is. So with the co-op, I just decided to run it same way I was running the standard, which is allowing songwriters to sign up for free. And we have money slots each month, but majority of the slots are going to be free. 15 slots a month are free. 5 slots will be money slots if you don't want to wait for the next free slot. Okay, so next submission is Riley 2X. I'm going to say 2X and not 2 times. Riley 2X. This submission is called... Hold up. This submission is called Mind My Business. It's composed by Kendall P. Again, the songwriter is Riley 2X. First time, this is his first time dropping in the Yave Music Co-op. Another first time artist.
Yeah. Everything I seen made me who I am. I ain't perfect, but I'm still here, you know? Let me talk to him. So I mind my business, I don't speak on what I live. You wouldn't get it, heart heavy, but I still move with rhythm. Yeah, I came from the trenches, I'm trying to break through them limits. Yeah, I mind my business, cause everybody's judging from a distance. Yeah, I'm trying to build a future for my children. If you never felt this pain, then you can't tell me how to live in it. So I mind my business. If you ain't never felt this pain, you can't tell me how to live in it. I came up where the street lights flicker on the wrong night. Where shorties die before they dream, man. Mamas hold on tight. Where you're praying they make it home from school, that's a long fight. And politics don't fix nothing. Yeah, they just talk nice. We was broke, but we laughed through the worst days. Trauma in my hood get passed down like it's birthdays. Trying to keep my head right. Demons on a work day. I'm trying to make it out the pain, but it hit in a worse way. Yeah. So I mind my business, I don't speak on what I live. You wouldn't get it, heart heavy, but I still move with rhythm. Yeah, I came from the trenches, I'm trying to break through them limits. Yeah, I mind my business, cause everybody judging from a distance. Yeah, I'm trying to build a future for my children. If you never felt this pain, then you can't tell me how to live in it. So I mind my business. If you ain't never felt this pain, you can't tell me how to live in it. I've been fighting for a breakthrough, trying to find a clear lane, trying to fix a broken heart, where all I learned was maintain. They want us stuck inside the system, trapped in the same pain. I'm trying to level up, no more living in that shame. The ghetto politics, hood rules, and no fair rights. They don't want us focused, they just want us in that scared life, trying to dodge the cycle. They took Malcolm, they took every mic, trying to stay away from homies that envy you in your face in plain sight. So I mind my business, I don't speak on what I live. You wouldn't get it, heart heavy, but I still move with rhythm. Yeah, I came from the trenches, I'm trying to break through them limits. Yeah, I mind my business, cause everybody judging from a distance. Yeah, I'm trying to build a future for my children. If you never felt this pain, then you can't tell me how to live in it. So I mind my business. If you ain't never felt this pain, you can't tell me how to live in it.
That was Riley 2X. So yeah, that was Riley 2X. First time dropping in the YMC. Another one of those subs that makes you listen to what he's saying. Him and the illustrator took a very serious, vulnerable grown man approach. You know, grown man bars is something you got to deal with. Grown man bars is just something you got to deal with. The thing I love about this sub, a lot of real life bars about growing up in the hood and tough environments, just the stuff that we're born into and the obstacles that we have to face through life and wanting to elevate. He brought up how politics and, you know, politicians is bullshit and, like, you know, he's just trying to do the best he can do in this world. That's the overall message. And how you gonna not like that? You know what I'm saying? You could not like the song. You could not like the sound. You might think that, okay, the flow could be better because it ain't like the best flow. This another thing y'all need to know. Riley 2X, this is another thing that adds value to what I'm doing here. This shit really is community, because before he sent me his submission, he told me that he had a death in the family. Somebody very close to him had just died, and he hit me up in the co-op chat and said, look, just had a death in the family. I'm not going to be able to finish this submission and get it all the way right. I'm not going to be able to perfect it and get it to that final master stage, but I can submit what I finished. How the fuck I'm not going to respect that? Like, how am I not going to respect that? He literally gave us a rough draft. This is like a rough draft idea of what he wanted to put together, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. He had a chorus idea, a chorus concept in there. He had verses. It had depth. It had a message. I think his message matched the overall vibe of the music, so I don't think there was a clash there. I think he did a good job. He made me listen. I like what he was saying. Shout out to Riley 2X. That's really the thing. It's the story behind how he made the submission. That's what I like most about it. It ain't even the music. It's the fact that he still submitted and he had a death in the family. And he had enough respect to say, hey, man, I ain't going to be able to finish, but I can send you what I finished while he's going through real life shit. I ain't got nothing negative to say. I don't give a fuck about critiquing the damn bars and critiquing the flows and shit. Sometimes it's deeper than that. This is just dope. It's a dope story about somebody that took time to create. Again, took time to create and submit something for my co-op while he's going through real life. So you damn right, I'm going to put some positive light on what he did, what he said. I fuck with it all. I fuck with it. I'm looking forward to hearing him come back again and be able to submit something of like a final master stage, because I want to hear what he does when he takes a rough draft and turn it into something finalized. So it takes a lot of guts to drop art for the world, because people are naturally judgmental. We're going to gravitate to what we like. We're going to talk shit and judge things that we don't like. We don't care about the story behind why we don't like it. We don't care what the person's going through. We don't care what led up to the thing that we're seeing. We just going to judge what we see. And that's a big flaw in humanity. It's a very big flaw, because it's always deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Get to know what the fuck you looking at. Get to know what you hearing. And then maybe you'll love it. The more you understand the person, you might actually love the art. That's how it works. Okay. Now, the last submission is by Intricate. He is a longtime participant in the co-op. He has submitted music. He has dropped songs. He is a multiple-time gem, multiple months. A gem is basically you have to place top 2 in a cycle to become a gem. So he's done that multiple times. He's been in both of the decks, deck 1 and 2. The deck is our competition cycle that happens every 6 months. So Intricate has participated in everything in the first year. He is one of the most important people when it comes to this first year and building the foundation of this co-op. So I will always show love to Intricate, and I appreciate all the time he spends creating these submissions, mixing them, dropping them, doing the artwork. He's been a very great participant in the co-op. So he got this submission in right before the deadline, and it's called hold up. It's called Run the Fade, and it's composed by me, Yave. So this is an instrumental that I composed in the first cycle. I dropped this when I first started the co-op. I dropped 3 different instrumentals in that first month, and this was one of them. And this is actually his second time dropping a song on this instrumental. I'm going to talk about that later on Instagram. But for now, I'm just going to talk about the song. I'm going to let it play first, though. It's called Run the Fade, composed by me. Artist name, Intricate. Let's go.
I think that the way I'm feeling lately, I think anybody can really just catch a fade with me. 2 fucks. Ungiven. Yeah, let's run it. Line it up. One by one. Time to give a fade. Let's go.
Yeah, used to give a fade like a barber shop. His own site, green light, fucking parking lot. And most these dudes straight bitches, yeah, they barking a lot. Even if they big and buff, they ain't hard to drop. Motherfucker think he tough until he's leaking and shit. I done been backed down for no reason and shit. Getting jumped cause I'm white, I had to work on my stance. So when OG pulled my card, I just pulled up my pants. I don't even know this man, but I'm throwing my hand. He ain't know that I was strapped, I'll turn his jelly to jam. Be careful who you fucking with, Yosemite Sam. I'm drinking with crickets, gotta kick me to can. I ain't never been a chicken with his head in the sand. And I ain't never started static, but I'll fight like a man. Cause I done had it when the bullies, they do not understand. Them motherfuckers got to say. I'm on the Zaza, nos vemos mañana. The coco lavada is no bueno, mi campa. Mi primo Santana, el gringo Balanca. Mi puto Bianca, she call me Big Papa. Bust like a chopper, say muy caliente. Ski Zaza, Anaconda, el monstruo. Grande, no habla, no nada. No pico, defende mi casa, su casa. El drugos, invicte. Compared to the rest, I'm the best, I'm the sensei. I ash on their forehead like it was a Wednesday. Pull up, get blunted, been smoking since 5th grade. Zaza the bomb, don't smoke on no mink bread. Yeah, you know I'm a glitch in the matrix, so I'm bringing the cadence. And yes, I'm aiming the face. Any rappers eager here at catching the fate. And I'm arranging the bass in the pavement, spitting the flame so insane that my brain's not in the basement. Where the wall shake, rolling with the thoughts I can't place. The shit is lost in displacement. I'm the bad omen, mad poet with a flow that's exploding. Step in my ring, I'll fold you up like dirty clothes. I don't beef, I fillet, slice syllables, saute foes. I'll leave a mic stand trembling like it's scared of the blow. Cause I'm a white hot riot, wired with fire that spirals violent. And I'm a hybrid of a pyro, and yes, I'm kinda psycho. Yes, you know I will outright you, outbite you, outshine you. Flies out the static, I'm crafted erratic. The digital fragments, a phantom, a band with bandage, but still spitting my passion. I rumble before the rapture, the thunder that's under the structure, the hush in the air that warns you. On the pulse in the motherboard, muttering cold warnings. The data storms forming, my aura distorts your mornings. I'm the fuse, sparking target and marching through margins. A cartridge of bars that are so what? They're carved sharp. Breaking doors off hinges just to show you what my letter's for. I'm the pulsing speaker that peaks you, the sleek street reaper. Even shadows whisper he's deeper. There creeps in. I'm a glitch in the script, encrypted, gifted with friction, spitting diction so wicked it bends physics with precision. I'm the phantom that chants in an abandoned transit stations. Each cadence awakens vacant rails with vibrations. I'm the canvas vandal, spray bars and enamel. My grammar tramples through samples like sandals through gravel. I'm the apex, syntax, impact, intact in combat. Opponents, they fall flat on contact. Rewind that, you got that, they fall flat on day back. On the pulse of the pounding drum, storm where the sound becomes. In the kingdom of crowns, you run crumbles when my round's rung. I'm the ink blade, swinging, bringing riddles in rings when I step in. Every lesson, a weapon, every breath is a blessing. I'm the last page burning, turning verses to a furnace heat. When I'm done, even echoes, they wanna retreat. They don't wanna compete. None of y'all do. None of y'all do. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
That was intricate. The song is called Run the Fade. Before I get into my feedback, because I got a lot to say, shout out to David Kales Williams. Just came into the live. I'm only live on Facebook because Instagram didn't work. I said I'm only live on Facebook because Instagram didn't work. That means I really don't want to be in front of you niggas. I'm just here to get the content so I can download it and put it on my YouTube and then chop it up and, put some of these clips on Instagram. That's really the only reason. I don't want to be over here. Follow me on Instagram. The Instagram is posted on the live. Follow the Yave Music Co-op on Instagram. And David is already following me on Instagram. So this message isn't for David. But anybody else that sees this on the replay, just make sure you go follow the Instagram. All right, so this submission, Run the Fade, me and my lady talked about this shit a lot. We had a good dialogue, and I'm going to pull some of what we was talking about off the camera. But it was a lot of stuff that was said. It was very, we went through a range of emotions with this submission because there's so much going on. It's just so much. It's a good representation of his artist name, which is intricate. Things that are intricate are complex. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's not a simple thing. And when you listen to intricate, it's never a simple experience. And I have to appreciate that. So he's undeniably the most creative artist that we've heard in the YMC. Regardless of if his creativity comes together in a cohesive kind of way, there's no denying the creativity and the time and effort he puts into these submissions. He's not just putting shit together and like he's layering it. He's putting personality in it. He's doing his best to write about concepts and topics. So this particular sub was about running the fade because you can clearly hear he's angry. Now, I want to go into that energy because when I start breaking down submissions, this shit, it's really going to be like a therapy session on it. It's going to be, I'm going to really be analyzing what's getting said. And that's why a lot of my feedback could rub people the wrong way because I'm not just critiquing it on a musical level. A lot of this shit, I'm listening to what you're saying and then I'm going to analyze you as a human being because before you're an artist, you're a person. So if we really going to have a conversation about the music, I'm going to talk about what the song is and what you're saying. That's what this shit is about. That's why we don't just drop instrumentals. We're putting words on top of the beat. That means that these are real emotions. This is telling us a little bit about who you are, how you think, the energy you putting out. That shit is important. So if we breaking down music, we're breaking down people, we're breaking down the art. And that's the shit that's going to spark deeper conversations. I'm here for and that's what's going to build the community. You see what I'm saying? You see how all this shit coming together, right? So let's get back to the sub. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of fucking anger coming out of you, intricate. There's a lot of fucking anger, and that shit, it's honestly sad to hear when you really listen to what he's saying. In the song, he's talking about being bullied. Talking about being bullied for being the white boy and having to fight this OG figure. Like it was an OG that pulled his card and he had to put his, he had to pull his pants up and throw them hands. Next thing he know, he's throwing hands. Now I'm going to assume that that's a real life story and you didn't make that up. You never know though. You never know. Sometimes people make shit up for a song, but that shit sounded like it was a real story. I think you really pulled from a real experience. I think you did have to fight at certain moments in your life because motherfuckers had you fucked up and they thought you was a bitch ass nigga and you had to be like, nah, nigga, get out my fucking face. Yeah, my name is Scott Bullard and I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. Get the fuck back, bro. My name is Intricate and you get these intricate hands all over your motherfucking head, bitch. Yeah, and you can get a cut on this eye and a cut on that eye and I might just put you to sleep, motherfucker. Yeah. Now, I don't know who's fucking with you right now in your life, Intricate. I don't know who pissed you the fuck off, but whoever... I don't know. Hey, yo. I don't know who pissed you off, Scott, but whoever pissed you off and got you on this track talking about anybody can get the fade... Bro, I want to kind of try to talk you down off that cliff, bro. Don't be trying to fight everybody, bro. God damn, not anybody can get the fade right now. How you feeling? God damn. I don't want you feeling like that, bro. What the fuck's going on? Bro, you need a hug, bro? Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. Bro, you need to talk. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it. Shout out to Jupiter Draper. He said, anger is natural in music, my honest opinion. Hey, you're right. Because in music, it allows you to dip into that dark place. But that's where you get to see the real energy of a person. And we need to talk about that. Yeah, we need to talk about what's really going on in your motherfucking mind and your heart. Because y'all really be walking around here half batshit crazy. And then we need to talk about that. You niggas need a motherfucking hug. Yeah, you niggas be ready to crash the fuck out. Then them motherfuckers wanna be depressed when you turn on the news. Oh, somebody done killed their whole goddamn family or killed some motherfuckers, went on a damn rampage. Yeah, the music gonna tell you what's going on in a fucking person's mind. But we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about the beats. And we want to talk about if the 808 knocking hard. Nigga, fuck your 808, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Let's talk about what you saying on your damn song. Now let's get back to these goddamn bars he was saying on this song. This shit is sad, bro. Now, he started off good. I feel like he started off. Now I'm going to get into the song format. I think he started off really, locked in on this anybody can get the fade. So he's talking about the personal experience about how a motherfucking OG nigga tried to fucking try him and he had to put them paws on a nigga. He's giving us the story. Okay, you got me locked in. Okay, that's where we going, bro. That's where we going. Yeah, that's where we going with the motherfucking shit. Well, let's talk about that shit then. Talk about when you had to put hands on a nigga because he thought you was a soft ass white boy. No, nigga, ain't shit sweet over here, nigga. My name's Scott Bullard, but don't get it twisted, nigga. I'll knock your ass out, bitch. Yeah, white boys got hands too, fuck, nigga. White boys got hands too, fuck you mean. Yeah, y'all be on that racist shit. Y'all be on that shit acting like a white boy can't knock you the fuck out. That be y'all fucking problem. Y'all think somebody looks soft and you want to try them. You bullies ain't shit. Let's talk about you bitch ass bullies want to be running up on a nigga. You running up because you think a nigga's an easy target. You deserve to get knocked the fuck out. Yeah, you deserve whatever consequences you got to you or got coming to you. You deserve whatever's coming to you, you bitch ass nigga. Niggas always want to pick on somebody they think ain't gonna do nothing. And Scott is a good hearted dude. I just want to say that. Scott is actually a good dude. I just think he deal with a lot of depression, anxiety, and I've been hearing it in his fucking submissions for a whole year. And he's not the only person on the planet dealing with all this shit, because we got a lot of stuff stacked on us. He got kids, he's got issues with baby moms, he got issues with the girls that he's fucking, and yeah, I already talked to him about that in previous submissions. He be writing a lot of songs about these bitches. He be writing a lot of songs about these bitches. But yeah, how you gonna talk about the bitch that you decided to put your dick in? That's the shit I be talking about, bro. Pick better bitches. Stop putting your dick in the wrong bitches. Maybe you won't have to write a song about how a bitch ain't shit. Yeah, cause she didn't force you to put that dick in her. Shout out to Jupiter. He said, who we talking about? Man, we talking about my bro Scott Bullard. We talking about Intricate, the dude that made this song. I don't know if you heard the song playing before you came in. Oh, Jupiter, by the way, follow my Instagram. I'm only live on Facebook right now because I couldn't go live on my Instagram because I gotta have at least 1,000 followers on my page before I can go live. So until I get to that 1,000, I'm gonna have to be in front of you niggas. So yeah, we talking about Intricate. He's one of the artists that's involved in my co-op, in my music co-op. It's called the Yave Music Co-op. Shout out to Mark Milley. Yeah, Mark Milley is in this bitch. One of the composers involved in the co-op. But yeah, let's get back to this song because I got a lot to say about this shit. Do I like the overall sound of it? No. And it's on my instrumental. I love the beat because I made the motherfucker. I think the instrumental is great. But the way it's like, it's glimpses of hope in there. It's glimpses of hope. You know what I'm saying? Just to say, shout out to my bro Axis. He said, yo, I want to get you involved in the co-op too, bro. I know you be producing a lot. I know you into your industry thing. I respect it, but I'm building something special, bro. And I need people that got talent. You know what I'm saying? I need real musicians to get involved in the co-op. So if you do got time, you know, it would be great. It would be an honor to have Axis get involved on any level, submitting music or being a songwriter or whatever. Even if you was to be a judge, I could see you being a judge, like actually grading songs. That's if you got time for it. I'm on Instagram with it though, so follow the Instagram. It's pinned to the chat. But Axis said, I hope Scott watching, LOL, because this is a very quality review. You see what I'm saying? This is what I do, bro. I really break this shit down. Who else is gonna break music down in this kind of way? a song that nobody know about. I'm not talking about no popular song. I'm talking about somebody that I have a personal relationship with. I met him through the internet. He joined my co-op and he's dropping songs in the co-op, and now I'm breaking his song down. Okay, now let's get back to it. He started off on topic. When he flipped to the other language, I thought that was very creative. The creative value is 1,000, but the execution is no. It's a big no for me, because you was hopping off of the beat. It was too erratic. And the whole sub is erratic. And I think the takeaway from that is deeper than music. When you hearing how artists expresses themselves, this is the power of music. When you are listening to a musician, when you're listening to them express through song, you are getting to see a person's soul. This is the deepest part of their soul, however that sounds. If it sounds crazy, that's what it is. If it sounds mad, sad, beautiful, depressed, whatever the energy, if it sounds sexy and make you want to fuck, yeah, that's what's going on in their soul. They trying to fuck. Yeah, so if you listen to that song and it's making your pussy get wet or it's making your dick get hard, yeah, it's because that's the energy. You getting to see the depths of a person's soul, and we don't show those parts every day. But through creative outlets, we're able to really show those parts of ourselves. That's why so many people get obsessed with artists, because it's like, oh my God, I'm not the only one thinking that. Oh my God, I love you. Come do that song that I love so I can sing the words. I'm gonna buy a ticket to your show so I can sing that song that you do. Can you come do that song? Can you come do that thing? Can you do the thing? Me and my babe was in here talking about that shit, how you niggas want to see a nigga sing and dance. Do the dance, what you say? Do the dance. Do the damn dance. I seen a video of Chris Brown. All the nigga was doing was sitting in the studio and he was previewing his song. It's good, I can tell. So I was telling my bae, like, this is all this nigga gotta do is sit in front of a camera and preview a song, and a bunch of bitches hit the fucking comments like, oh my God, Chris, drop the song. Can you please drop the song? And then do the damn dance. Do the damn dance, Chris. Do the damn dance. Oh my God. Do the damn dance. Oh shit. Hold up. I'll get back to my breakdown in a minute, because I'm not done saying what I want to say to Intricate. It was a lot I want to say about that sub. Jupiter said, I like your breakdown on music. Is this breakdown because it was controversial? Also, be aware people can write music and not be aligned with it. Okay. Those are good points. Let's talk about it. Is this breakdown because it was controversial? No, this breakdown is because, yes, it was controversial, but it was disturbing. It was, I think, disturbing and confusing and erratic. That's really why this breakdown is coming out the way it's coming out, because of the way he expressed himself. So it's a lot of layers I got to get through. I got to get through the clear musicality flaws that you hear, but the reason we're hearing the musicality flaws is because it's a lot of emotional shit going on inside of him that he can't sort through. So how you gonna be organized in your creativity and you're not organized in your emotions and your life? If your life is erratic and you're dealing with all these emotions, then the music is going to reflect that. Like whenever I hear Intricate, I just hear somebody that got a lot in him to express, and it's like, he even said it on the sub. He said something about my thoughts is displaced or something. He's saying it. If you listen to what people are saying in their music, they are telling you what's wrong with them. They telling you what they struggling with. They telling you what they enjoy, what they don't like, what they struggle with, what they fucking think about, what they feel. Everything. The things that hurt them, the things that they are dealing with. Everything. Unless you're listening to somebody that's just writing, party music or money and fuck bitches music, It's all types of artists. I like these kind of artists like Intricate though, because they give me a lot to talk about that's relatable. You know, so then that to me is what makes this sub valuable. And this is where I'm going to wrap my breakdown down, or I'm going to wrap my feedback. I'm going to wrap up my feedback by saying, as much as I can critique the flow patterns and how he was falling off beat, as much as I can critique the ad libs that were really, really high and they were drowning out the verse, like I'm trying to listen to the verse, but the ad libs is so much he was doing with the ad libs and doing these like big expressions where he's screaming or doing this crazy sound or like a growl or whatever he was doing on the ad libs. He mixed it in a way where he wanted you to hear those ad libs, but then it's clashing with the main vocal, which makes it hard to listen to what he's saying. But then I'm hearing it and I'm like, he might have done that by design because of how crazy it is in his mind, like the shit he's going through in his life. The song is about running a fade with anybody. If you know anything about when you ready to fight, that shit gets real hot. It gets real fucking, you just gotta let the shit out. So imagine the build up in him where he feel like he need to fight somebody, but he's not fighting nobody. So now he has to express that feeling through a song, and it came out like that. It makes sense that it was all over the place. This is what he's feeling. He's disturbed. It's a lot. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So when I look at it on that level, that's what makes it beautiful. I can critique the musicality of it, but he made me feel something. Out of all the subs this cycle, and the other subs had better flow patterns. There are other people that flowed better, had a better cohesive concept. Maybe they stuck to a topic better. Maybe they connected their thoughts better. But when it comes to the creativity and the feeling, Intricate had those elements way better than the other ones because he made me feel the deepest. I felt very disturbed. I felt agitated. I felt literally how he's probably feeling right now. This he's feeling these things, and I felt it. That's what makes the art valuable. Now, when we break this shit down on the rubrics, because we grade these submissions based on content, vocal delivery, originality, entertainment. This is where the unbiased opinion has to take over. So we are going to have to grade it on the musicality, but then there's those intangible things they're not so technical that you have to appreciate. With this, it's going to be originality. I'm going to kind of give you a preview into how we grade. This submission, as much as the delivery is just not where it needs to be, he might score really low on that, but originality, he'll score high on my rubric because he's more original than, some of the other people that dropped. They didn't put as much creativity behind their submission. They didn't put this much emotion. They didn't stack their shit. They didn't, I might have been just doing this the whole time I'm listening, but I'm not feeling nothing. So that would be where somebody would score high on originality. But in order to place high in my co-op, you need to score high consistently in all four categories. So that's where he's going to suffer because there are other people that had a better pen. Like the content came together better. They wrote better. Because his content wasn't cohesive. It was all over the place. Delivery was all over the place. You off beat, you on beat, it's hard to enjoy it musically. Entertainment wise, there's elements of it that I'm entertained by, but because it's lacking in the musical area, that makes it less entertaining. But then you kind of make up for that because of the shock value of the ad libs and how you're doing a lot of different shit. You're making me feel. So this is one of those subs where you kind of, as a judge, I'm in the middle of the road of like where to score it, because as bad as it is in certain areas, it's great. Like the bad things are what make it great musically because it's making me feel. And that's the things that I have to compare when I'm grading the other subs. Like, did those other subs make me feel anything that deep? No. But then you don't just get points musically by making me feel something. This where we get into a lot of the music that gets popular now is not actually good music. It just brought a deep feeling out of you, whatever that feeling was. We could see this shit in mainstream music. It ain't about being talented. It's about, are you making the people feel something? And a lot of times the motherfuckers that make you feel bad will blow up before the ones that make you feel good, because people like talking about negative shit. They like talking about, oh, this motherfucker's trash. I just seen a clip of Sexy Red at a concert. More people talk shit about Sexy Red than they be saying good things about her. That's why she's so big. But then look at, she's selling out arenas though. She's selling out arenas because she's got that bit of controversy attached to her name. She's twerking. She's selling the sex. She's not a great rapper, but she's got bars in there that's relatable to ratchet motherfuckers that just live that kind of life. You know what I mean? The ones that don't live that life, they live vicariously through her, because somewhere inside of them, they have a Sexy Red in them too. They just don't show that side of them. And then they judge people that live their life out loud like that. So, with Intricate, it's that. It's like, as much as you can critique him, I have to always respect his creative expression, because he's doing it on a level that nobody else in the co-op is doing it. Nobody's opening up and expressing themselves on that level, with the level, like how he's mixing it and doing the ad libs and taking chances, experimenting. I have to appreciate that. He's not being safe. I would rather somebody be loud and erratic and experimental in the co-op, because that's what we're here to do. I don't want you being too safe with it. I don't want no, push yourself to do something creative. So I have to appreciate that. But yeah, on a human level, I really want to hear Scott. Eventually, I would hope that we hear more peaceful songs getting written in the future, because his life is getting better. The music is a reflection of where he's at in his life. When you hear an artist like this that talks so deeply about how they feel and what they're going through, it lets you know where they're at in life. And as your life gets more peaceful, the songs get more peaceful. If your songs are depressing and heavy, that's a reflection of where you're at. Now, Jupiter said sometimes the message isn't aligned with where you are in life. That's true. Sometimes as an artist, you dip into a bag and it's not necessarily where you're at emotionally or where you are in your life. But because I have a personal relationship with this artist, I've talked to him over the past year, I know what he goes through. So that's why this breakdown can be a lot more personal, because I know some of the stuff he's going through. And I know that he's not making this shit up. He's not just writing about depression and anxiety and wanting to fight niggas and ain't shit bitches, and he's not writing about this for no reason. He's really going through it. And he's really going through it, and he's still taking time to submit in my co-op. So I appreciate that. Real life is happening for everybody. But the fact that he could take time and put that in a submission, that's why I'm never going to completely shit on him or nobody else in the co-op. This is why I can only hope that y'all can accept these raw reactions that I give, because yes, it can be hurtful to hear some of these critiques when I'm really going in deep, but it's because I give a damn about y'all. I give a damn about all the artists that submit. So just appreciate that I spend this much time breaking this shit down, because I don't have to do it. I don't have to do this. I do it because I really give a damn. That's the only reason you could do something like this, because I'm not getting paid for it, and I don't really care to get paid for it. I've been doing this type of shit. So that's what I want to express. That's how I want to close this out. That was the last submission that I had to listen to for Cc11. I'm not going to run none of them back. I've been on here long enough. But I want to thank the 5 artists that submitted for Cc11. Thank you. Thank you to the composers. We are currently in the judging period. Please go follow the Yave Music Co-op on Instagram. If you are not already following, you need to go over there, and you can be a part of this experience as it's happening. I'm posting new content every day. I'm back on my content shit. I'm just not posting on Facebook like I used to, because this is not my primary platform anymore. So soon as I get to that 1,000 followers on Instagram on my co-op page, I'm gonna be going live over there consistently. I will be over there doing conversations, bringing people onto the live, listening to the submissions, listening to instrumentals, whatever I'm doing. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that over there. So thank you to the 5 artists, Sydney Banks, The Chosen Son, The Illustrator, Riley 2X, and Intricate. 3 of those artists were first-time participants. I'm already signing people up for December. I will be having these cycles filled up months in advance. 15 free slots every month for songwriters that want to participate. If you're a composer, you can send me music at any time. I'll listen to your music. You send it to my email. I'll let you know what I can feature. I only feature 1 instrumental per composer per month, and I drop on the 1st of every month. On the 1st, I drop something we call the KIP. It's the co-op instrumental pool. Every month I drop artwork for these KIPs. I have every composer's name on the artwork. It looks like album artwork. I just drop it on the 1st, and it's instrumentals. This is what the songwriters have to pick from, and they can dig through every month. If somebody joined the co-op in December, they could go through every KIP that's been dropped since last year in November, and they can pick whatever they want to write to. And then they do their thing and they drop. First 22 days of the month is called the Writers 22. Then we go into a 3-day judging period, and then the rest of the month we just prepping for the next cycle. I'm getting the KIP ready for next month. We doing lives, we doing interaction, we doing whatever posts I'm making in between time. We doing post cycle commentary. I'm posting the gems because we always pick a top 2. We used to do polls, but now we're doing judging because I didn't want this shit turning into a popularity contest. When you're trying to pick the best music and you just letting the public vote, that's not a good way of figuring out who's the most talented. And that's the most important thing to me, is making sure every month we are picking the top 2 songs, the best overall songs based on content, vocal delivery, originality, and entertainment. These are the 4 categories I came up with. I've been using this rubric since, I want to say it probably, 2013, 2014 might have been where I came up with those 4 categories. I didn't always have those 4 categories. I had to work through some things and figure out what's the things we need to be grading. So I've put real effort into building this system, and it's designed to work for the artist. It's not designed for me to exploit any of you. I don't care about getting rich off of you. I don't care about using your art and monetizing it. I just want to use the art to build a community. That's point blank, period. This shit is bigger than me. It's bigger than every individual artist that sends music. We have to use the art to build something for the collective. That's where we have to move. And that's the print that I want to leave on this shit. So I will be dedicating the rest of my life to building the Yave Music Co-op along with all the other stuff I do. And I already know what it's going to do because I've already built a community like this before. The only reason I stopped is because I had a child on the way and I wasn't making money. I didn't have a job. Now I have a lot more work-life balance, so I can afford to do some free shit. And that's honestly the only way I would want to do it. I don't even feel right charging people to be part of a community because I'm not doing it for money. It's other shit that I do for money. This community shit got to come from the heart. It got to really be pure. And that's always the place I'm coming from with it. I really give a damn about people. And more specifically, I give a damn about people that are a part of this music community because I fell in love with music at the age of 6. And I think we need another game that we can play other than the industry game. I don't like how the industry game splits us up. It makes us money centered. It makes people way too arrogant in themselves and too full of themselves. and it creates this illusion of grandeur. Like everybody thinks they the most important motherfucker on the planet. Nigga, fuck you and your goddamn art. Join the fucking co-op, bitch, and I'm off of here. I ain't got no more damn words. Go follow the Instagram, bitch.